Welcome back to the Listening Hour and our second session on e-safety. Before we begin today's session, we're going to do what we usually do and think about what's happened over the weekend, celebrate the joys, move on from the sorrows, so that we're able to start the week fresh. The happiest part of my weekend was, the most exciting part of my weekend was, I spent most of my weekend. This weekend I felt scared when. Over the weekend I saw. The most upsetting part of my weekend was, I spent some of my weekend. On Saturday or Sunday I felt loved when. On Saturday or Sunday I felt alone when. Take some time to think about the sentences. Talk about them with an adult. Press pause now and play the video when you're ready. Let's take some time to map out the week. It's obviously a very different time to usual, but it's always good to plot out what's going to be happening, if anything's going to be different, and to sort our weekly routine. Take some time to do this with an adult now, but remember, things can change and that's okay. Pause the video now and press play when you're ready to resume. It's always good to review our ground rules for the listening hour, so I'll read through them, and as I'm reading through them, just think about what they mean to you and why they're important. We are loving, we are kind, we are respectful, we are open to doing new things differently, we are honest, we are brave. In today's session, our learning focus moves on to age-appropriate content, sites and apps. The British values focus is mutual respect, and the key points that we hope to take from this session are that we are responsible for our actions and behaviour online, that some areas of social media can be dangerous, but controls can be put in place to give protection. And when things go wrong, you don't have to handle it alone. So we'll start off with a question for the adults. How do I keep my children safe on social media? Today we'll be using Netaware. It's an online resource and app that you can download, which gives lots of information about social networks, games and applications. Pause the video now and click on the link that's in the description below this video to watch the short video about Netaware. Now, many online resources take proactive steps to protect children. TikTok are in the process of disabling direct messaging for under 16s. Most resources have an age rating, and lots provide links to information about how to stay safe. But in order to stay safe, we must take responsibility. What information is available which can help us take responsibility? Netaware takes social networks, games and apps and breaks down the information about the resource to show how safe it is. So today, we're going to look at Roblox, TikTok, and WhatsApp. Later on, you might want to go and search information on other social networks, games and apps on the Netaware website, or ask your adult to download the app. Roblox is an online game and app where you can create your own games or play games that other users have made. There's an option to chat to other players, but you can change this to private or friends only. The official age rating is 7+, the parent age rating is 9+, and the child age rating is 8+. If your adult wants to, you can talk through the expert view of the risks, which are currently on the screen. They have a green, amber and red rating and talk about issues including violence and bullying. TikTok, formerly called Musical.ly, is a social media platform that lets you create, share and discover 60-second videos. You can use music and effects to enhance your videos, and you can also browse other people's videos and interact with them. The official age rating is 13+. Again, if your adult would like to, you can discuss the expert view of the risks. Notice here, unlike Roblox, there are no green ratings. WhatsApp is an instant messaging app which lets you send messages, images, and videos in one-to-one and group chats with your contacts. You can choose to share your live location for up to 8 hours with one contact or a group. The official age rating is 16+, the parent age rating is 13+, and the child age rating is 11+. Remember, you can talk about the expert view of the risks with an adult if you'd like. How do I keep my children safe on social media? All of these social networks, games and apps can be safe with the right checks and balances. Netaware have 7 tips to help you keep children safe when they're using social media. You can watch the short video in your own time. Talk about if you already have controls set up on any devices at home. Discuss the reasons why these controls are in place. Decide together if you want to set up any more controls on your devices to protect you. There are times when you may see inappropriate content. What should you do? You might come across inappropriate content online. Innocent searches can sometimes lead to not so innocent results, or children might look for things because they are curious. In these situations, what would you do? How would you react? Where would you go for support if you needed it? Pause the video now and press play when you're ready to resume. If you see inappropriate content online which makes you feel sad or uncomfortable, just take a breath, stay calm, because you can talk about what you've seen with an adult. You might have questions or worries that can be answered by a grown-up, and the adult might use the opportunity to let you know what is and isn't appropriate for your age and reassure you. And here's some advice for your parents. Tell them that you're glad that they've spoken to you about this, and let them know that they can come to you or another trusted adult or Childline about something they're concerned about. Set up parental controls. You can find out more about parental controls on the advice line here or later on in this video. Report content, and you can report inappropriate content to COP. How do I set up parental controls? Parental controls can sometimes be confusing, and the video below, the O2 Guru video, allows you to learn more about setting them up. You can watch the video, which is in the description underneath this YouTube video, in your own time. So from what we've learned, and if you've watched the video, again, talk about the controls that you have set up on any devices. Discuss the reasons why the controls are in place, and again, decide together if you want to set up any more controls on your devices to protect you. Thank you for joining us for the listening hour today. Let's recall the key points: that we are responsible for our actions and behaviour online, that some areas of social media can be dangerous, but controls can be put in place to give protection, and when things go wrong, you don't have to handle it alone. Don't forget to share all of your learning on Class Dojo pupil profiles. We love seeing what you're learning. And remember, if you need someone to talk to, you can talk to an adult in school or at home. If you need someone different, you can call Childline or the NSPCC. And parents, if you need help, there's a number there for the Young Minds Parents Helpline. We'll see you next week for session 3 of the Listening Hour with a focus on e-safety. Bye.